Bitcoin blasts through $60,000 over the weekend, holding up over $62,000 right now. We are above the midline of the ATR bands here. We are above that $60,000 mark. We are above this green trend line I had here. And in fact, I'm going to delete this downward channel we've got here. We went straight to the top of this much larger downward channel that I've got here right now. So we could even break out of that today or tomorrow, and that would be quite interesting, I think. And I think if we do that breakout there, that we do find ourselves back at $70,000 very quickly. This is such a good morning. I woke up today and it feels great to be in these places right now. So I'm going to delete some of these lines right now, though. Anyways, we are above this yellow line here. We close above this thing. We are likely going up to the red line, which is currently at 65,258. I would like to see a little bit of flagging going on here because we are starting to get a little bit overbought. But you know, with Bitcoin, sometimes it doesn't care. It just keeps on charging up regardless. What a good weekend for that. Now, we do know that this is coming after some pretty big news, at least in the United States. I'm sure all of you have heard about it already. There was the attempt on the life of a former president or of the former president. We're not going to rehash that here, but that is a factor in what is going on with the markets today. I'm sure everyone has heard so much about it, they don't need to hear my take on it. Anyways, we're going to keep moving on here. Let's go take a look at Ethereum and see how that's also looking. Ethereum, man, this thing just it based out here around between 28 and 200, 2800, sorry, 2800 is early, 2800 and 2900, and then just launched from there. We don't even have the ETFs trading yet. There's suspicion they're going to start trading this week, but we'll see. It hasn't come to fruition yet. But Ethereum as well. So it did its sell off. Now is it time for that 60% rally? Like, is that what's going to happen now? Just like when Bitcoin had its ETF sell-off and then subsequent massive rally, is that going to happen for Ethereum now? That's going to be pretty great for anyone holding Ethereum as well as those holding BTBT like I am now. And of course, none of this is a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any asset whatsoever, and is always and as always, it is not financial advice in any way. Anyways, uh, we are above the midline on the ATR bands for Ethereum as well. We have broken this trend line here. I can't remember what that one is. That's old. We are currently sitting at that 3,300 level, struggling a little bit at this resistance point. Now, it does look like we may see a bit of a flag here and then continuation up. But as long as we stay above this yellow line, I am looking for us to hit this red line, which is currently at 3,500. I do think we'll probably come up into this cloud up here in the 4,000 range fairly soon, considering how they got the ETF coming out very soon for this one. All right, let's take a look at Sol as well. It's a crypto-focused morning. Market's not quite open yet, but I will go over the pre-market numbers for the miners here in a moment as well in a slightly different format than I have in the past, just so I can rattle them off real fast. And we'll do the greater technicals tomorrow when I actually have new candles to look at. Anyways, Solana is coming off of its lows down here at $120, which has been a low before. Now, this is where this one has some very interesting parts of the chart now. So it's only at 65 on the RSI, so there's actually quite a lot further it could go on this thing. Now, one thing I'm looking at right here is this level right here. That one right there. We're going to make this one green because that means we're making money. That level right there is the midline of a double bottom. So we have a bottom here, a bottom here, midline right there, right? So $152.62 or 153.85, excuse me, 153.85 is where we need to get over and hold over, right? Get a confirmation candle over, and then this becomes a double bottom. If this shows itself as a double bottom, we have room all the way up, easily up to $170, $180 in that range right there. It's going to look a lot like this double bottom right back here. Right here, you see it right here. That's where this white line came from. We had a bottom, we came up, we flagged, and then we confirmed above it here, and we went from 160 all the way up to 188. So this time we did it a little higher. We might even push over 200 with this double bottom. So that is exciting for Solana. That's awesome. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the miners. I'm just going to do a real quick read off of the miners here from my Webull app. I've got them all listed there in my Bitcoin mining list. Now, we've got CleanSpark up 6.58%, Bit Digital up 5.79% in the pre-market. This is all pre-market numbers. So the numbers in terms of price that it's showing there is not the actual price right now. It's that, plus this percentage that I'm talking here. Bit Farms up 7.51%, Mara 5.68%, Riot 5.81%, Cypher 5.3%, Iron up 4.79%, lagging a little bit there, but Iron has been up huge lately. I don't know if this thing is ever gonna let me get a bag of it. It just keeps going up. Core Z up 4.95%. Wolf up 7.16% up there with Bit Farms. That thing is running. Wolf is like unstoppable lately. Plat up 6.72%. Bitdeer up 5.87%. Anyways, that is how much we are moving in the pre-market. It is going to be a wonderful day, I think, unless we get like a really hard turnaround here after market open, but I don't see that happening. That is the rundown of our favorite cryptos and Bitcoin miners today. I will be back tomorrow when the dust has settled from today to do a deeper dive on all of our favorite miners. With that said, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and have a profitable day. I know I'm going to.